Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is #1 in the space. There is no one on this level with us. We are separate from any other entity in combat sport. And that is a beautiful, beautiful place to be in this time. We do not want to see mixed martial artists go from one mixed martial arts organization to another organization. We've seen it. We wish for them to take their chances. Come and try your trade here at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Make a new name for yourself. Look at what has happened to Michael Perry. You know, one of our big stars here, the King of Violence, he titles himself. And you know, he's had such a rise in the sport. Now he's up against you know, a little dweeb of a thing in a fight this weekend that we're all rooting for him. But you know, this is the real deal. No one in this combat sports space can speak one word of bad mouth about a bare knuckle fighting world champion, and that for me is money in the bank. So you know, for me, I have a bit of business left with you with the Ultimate Fighting Championship. 2 fights left on my contract, but for sure we've got 3 lightweights up here on the dais, and you know, I have my eye on all of this. You know, I'm not up here just as an owner. You know, player manager. I'll title myself on this one. Yeah. You know, David, you've built something incredible to watch. Truly incredible to watch, like really eye-opening. This is like a sport like no other. And I am honored and excited not to be up here, not just as an owner, but to be a genuine fan. You know, I am. That's me. I am coming to the end of my contract. I have 2 fights left. This is a very, very exciting organization here. And for sure, you know, how could you not? How could you not look to become a two-sport world champion and something as wild as a bare knuckle fighting organization? So you know, we've got the money too. We've got the dough. This is big payouts here also. You know, big pay, big shows, big news, and you know, a coveted world title in a wild and dangerous game. For any real fighter out there, that's all you want to hear. You know, money, power, respect. And Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship has it all.
The question is, why Spain for this event, and why did you choose Marbella?
You know, Marbella is an absolutely beautiful place. My first time being here. But I'm actually really taken back how beautiful it is outside. And, you know, the appetite for fighting out here is very, very, very big and growing. And like I said, no more so evident than that, you know, little nonsense YouTuber event that sold out a full arena, 80,000 seater for 16-ounce gloves. You know, that's incredible. Imagine now we take off the gloves.
What is different about a bare knuckle fighter who dares to fight with their modality? So what's different about a BKFC fighter compared to other athletes?
Oh my God, you know, a different breed. It's a different breed to do this, you know. It really is. You've got to be a different breed of human being to enter into this business and into this promotion. And you know, a jab splits the skin in this. You're getting cut. You're getting opened up. It's going to be nasty. You've got to be skilled. You've got to be fast. You've got to be accurate, and you've got to be tough as they come. And you know, the height of respect from all combat sports fighters. Every combat sport fighter in every space, boxing, MMA, whatever, kickboxing, you name it, will say not one word, not one bad word about a bare knuckler. That's how straight, and that's a testament to what this game is. So, you know, it's why I'm tingling at the thought of getting into this, you know, so we're excited.
All right, Conor, we got one from Europa Press. It's a little bit of fantasy booking here. The question is, I think I already know the answer to this one, but who would win Ilia Topuria versus Conor McGregor in the BKFC in the squared circle?
You know, Ilia, a Spanish-Georgian lad, he's not bad. He's got, you know, he's a boxing-heavy style. He would certainly lend well in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. I'd slap him around. He's too small. You know, I'm a big lad compared to Ilia, but he's not bad. He's, you know, he's a current UFC world champion, and you know, all of these guys, make no mistake about it, are looking at this. So, you know, if you're asking him, I'd be King Kong if you're asking me. You know what I'm saying? So, but it'd be exciting to see these crossover. And make no mistake about it now, this is a viable option. And in my opinion, the only option. I don't want to see, nor do I give a fuck about UFC fighters going to PFL or going to another promotion. You need to break it up. You need to mix it up. You need to come and try something new to really break into that next level of, you know, superstardom, of respect, of money, of power. And we have it all here at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. So I'm excited to see what type of fighters we get in. You know, we're talking about Yoel Romero now coming over. That's a nasty Cuban man with, you know, big power. You've seen some of his knockouts in the Ultimate Fighting Championship against Luke Rockhold, one of the nastiest KOs you'll see in the sport. And I'd be very excited to see Yoel over, especially since the Cuban diaspora that we have in the company already.
Everybody agrees that UFC is the biggest combat sport promotion, but do you believe BKFC is the clear number 2 ahead of PFL, Bellator, and other promotions?
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is the number 1 in the space by a mile. In its space by a mile. We are different. We are not like no one else in the space. So although UFC is at its peak and, you know, the mega company it is, and yes, number 1 in its category, we're number 1 in our category. So, you know, it's apples and oranges. We lend ourselves well to each other. We lend ourselves well to each other. That's what I really like about it. And, you know, for me, Bare Knuckle right now is number 1 in the space, and there's no one close to it.
Question is for Conor. My name is Conor. I'm representing Click and Climb Moncton today. My question to you: there is a well-known rat who owes his bollocks off to the Russian government. Yeah, now, would you get that man to BKFC if that man needed $1 or $2? You know, he clearly needs some money to pay back the Russian government. The man is a fool of a thing. With Bare Knuckle, a man versus a man. Let it all end there, in the Coliseum, the Coliseum. Let's make it happen. That little scurrying rat.
Yeah, Conor, do you want to?
Is that comment? To me? It's like it sounds like I'm talking. I don't know. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that guy? Exactly. Yeah, the guy won't even fight. Come on. The one thing that really attracts me to this game is these are bad men and women here in this fucking company. For real, these are bad men and women. You've got to be. You're all talking about cutting each other up. A jab splits the skin in this game. So the stakes are on another level. The intensity is on another level. And again, it's what drew me to this. This is an intense business. If we get these guys to the public sphere and into their mindset and get them invested in their stories, when you watch someone that you invest into and you support, or you maybe know personally, make a walk into a bare knuckle fighting arena with all the bells and whistles of a mega promotion and then throw down with no gloves, it's the most daunting, intense thing you'll ever experience in your life. And that is, in this space, in this combat world, an absolute recipe for monster success. So there you go. The Russian, or he's not even a Russian, he doesn't represent Russia. But you know, he owes his bollocks, he's gone running. I'd love to fight one of these motherfuckers in a bare knuckle, but you know, they won't fight, so.